Welcome to Learn Commerce PU online classes. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Hello, welcome to Business Studies online classes. In previous class, I have explained about the formal organization. In today's class, I will try to explain about informal organization. So, the meaning I already told you while explaining about formal organization. Formal organization where there is a discipline, strict rules and regulations, and definite positions, and boundary of their duty is defined, authority, responsibility and accountability is very clear. Everything goes in a formal way, and there will be a definite structure for the organization, and people should follow the rules and regulations and discipline of the organization, and there is a clear-cut objective to achieve. But when we take up informal organization, it is an organization in which we will not find any type of discipline. There is no goal to achieve, and the leaders are decided by the group members. They are not appointed by the organization. Let me give as an example. Some friends, they sit together. They are all are the employees of the organization, but they work in different departments, in different capacity. Maybe a manager, 2 or 3 engineers, 1 or 2 foremen, and maybe 4 to 5 workers. They form their own groups. Here, there is no specific goal to achieve. They will sit in a canteen. They discuss about their work. They discuss about what happened on that day, what the boss did, and what the subordinate replied, and how it has been resolved. All these things will be discussed. Plus, the personal problems, those also will be discussed there. And someone will be made as the leader, may not be the manager, maybe the worker who is socially very strong, having is more influential, maybe having political background. He will be made as the leader there. He will dominate the group, and all others will follow him. Not like a manager, the topmost authority in a business organization, in a formal structure. So there are no goal to achieve, there are no rules and regulations, no definite authority or responsibility, no particular position. So this kind of organization where there are no specific goals to achieve and there are no leaders appointed by the organization who have been selected by the group members, such type of organizations are called informal organizations. Let me make it very clear by analyzing the definition given by Kate Davis. Informal organization refers to relationship between people and in the organization based on personal attitudes, prejudices, likes, dislikes. So very clear, see here. Informal organization refers to a relationship between people. There are relationships between people. In formal organization we can see the official relationship, that is boss and the subordinate, like manager, engineer, or manager, deputy manager. Likewise, deputy manager is the subordinate of the manager. Mr. A being, in my previous case, I told you while explaining the formal organization, Mr. A is the boss, and Mr. B being deputy manager, this person is the manager, he is the subordinate, and Mr. A is the superior, and B should listen to A. So here the relation is official relation. But here relationship between people and in the organization based on personal attitudes. The relationship is based on the personal attitudes. It is not related to any, that is a work structure or prejudices, then likes, dislikes. These are all like social relations existing between the people. And these relations arise because of the formal relation between the people in the organization. So whenever the formal organization is decided and when it works, in the meantime an informal organization gets created automatically. And it is because of the personal attitudes, likes, prejudices, whims or dislike, like this. So all these are the social relationship that exists among the people. So this is called informal organization. Informal organization. Let us know the features of informal organization. First one, arises due to interaction between people. In case of formal organization, at the planning stage itself we will decide what should be the scale of operation, whether we have to go for partnership or joint stock company, multinational company, depending upon and how much we should produce, how much should be our scale of operation, how many employees are required, and what are the different positions that can be created, how many people should be appointed in the organization, and organization structure will be created at the planning stage itself. Then, depending upon the skills of the employees, knowledge of the employees, we will appoint the people in the organization to the different positions depending upon their skill and knowledge. So, the organization appoints the people, but here it arises due to interaction between the people. That is, when they do their work, in the meantime they will interact with each other for their official relation, due to their official relation, and the relation arises, that is official relations get created. So, but in case of informal organization, it arises due to interaction between the people. When they officially interact, then some sort of, that is a relation gets created, that is social relation gets created, that is informal organization. One of the features of informal organization. Second one, group norms. Norm in the sense a particular code of conduct. The group members, they must follow a particular type of behavior. So here group norms counts a lot. One person, when he says, all others will follow, or the like-minded people will join together because of their likes and dislikes among themselves. So all of them will have the same kind of mentality, and whenever they sit together, they will discuss among themselves in the same way. There will not be much clashes because people, they select themselves, the group members, and all the group members should follow the group norms of the informal organization. So a particular way of behavior will be prescribed by the group member, who is automatically gets created. He is not selected by the organization, and whatever he says, the leader says, that will be followed by the group. Let us take an example, like the workers in large-scale business organization, the employees union. The union leader will be selected by group members, and whatever he says, that will be followed by all the employees who remain with him, or the employee union will support the leader for bargaining with the management. So in the same way, this group norms will be there, which should be followed by all the group members. No proper communication channel. In formal organization, we saw that is a scalar chain, formal line of authority, communication flows from top to bottom, bottom to top, and there will be prescribed way of communication. Like it cannot be verbally communicated, mostly there will be official communication, like they will use telephone lines, internet, or maybe messages, always will be the, or even writing letters, that is a writing memo, always will, inter-office memo, always will come into picture in case of formal organization. These are the communication channels in case of formal organization. But here, no proper communication channel is defined. Sideway communication or upward communication, downward communication, 360-degree communication, everything will be there in case of informal organization because there is no particular authority or responsibility given to anyone. People there speak among themselves, someone will say something and others will agree with that. So, no need to communicate to a particular person, like I told you in formal organization, Mr. B being a subordinate and Mr. C being a subordinate of Mr. B. Here, C cannot directly communicate to A. But in case of informal organization, even C can communicate to A can communicate to C by bypassing B. Because there is no particular structure that the person should communicate to the other one. Like in formal organization, the subordinate should communicate to the immediate superior, not to the highest authority. The worker cannot communicate directly to the managing director. That is a particular channel to communicate. So they have to follow the particular line of channel. That is, scalar chain should be maintained in case of formal organization. But in case of informal organization, communication flows in all directions. So that is another feature of informal organization. Then definite structure. There is no definite structure. No definite structure is there for the informal organization because leaders are not appointed by the organization. Organization chart is not created. No planning to form informal organization. And the people who join the informal organization are from different interests. But they are like-minded people. They are not of the same specialization, or they are not the people who are doing the same activity, but they join together just because of their social interaction. So there is no definite structure for informal organization. Moving on to the last point, that is created automatically. As I already told you, it gets created. See the very definition: personal attitudes, prejudices, likes, dislikes, whims. All these are the reasons why informal organizations gets created. It is not deliberately created like formal organization. In case of formal organization, there is a definite goal to achieve. So the organization structure gets created. Organization structure is created by defining the position, authority, responsibility, accountability. But here there is no definite structure. So because of that, it gets created automatically. It gets created because of the formal organization. When the people work in the organization in formal way of authority, then due to likes and dislikes, this gets created. The informal organization gets created, and it gets created automatically. It is not decided by anyone. It is not created by anyone. So these are the features of informal organization. Let me move on to the plus points or advantages of informal organization. First one is quick feedback. In case of formal organization, a worker, if he wants to get a solution for the problem, immediately he has to inform to the foreman or the supervisor. Then he has to approach the maybe engineer, or then engineer has to ask Mr. B, the deputy manager, and ultimately the manager of the department will give the solution for that. Takes a lot of time, so there will be a delay. But here, in case of informal organization, anyone can discuss with any person. Any group member can discuss with any group member, so that there is no proper channel of communication. There is no hierarchy of authority, or there is a formal line of authority. Scalar chain is totally absent in case of informal organization. So when each one can discuss with anyone, everyone can discuss with others, then the feedback will be quick. Immediately answer can be received because the authority and responsibility will not come in the way of communication. So smooth communication is possible, and automatically the feedback will be quick, as there are no particular channels to discuss for the group members. Then, increased job satisfaction. Increased job satisfaction in the sense, people when remain together in a social relation, then the belongingness, love, affection among the people gets increased. In case of formal relation, there will be only this official relation exists. Once the people move out of the relation after doing their work, after doing their duty, they are least bothered about the boss or the subordinate. They have their own social life after that. They will not discuss about those things in the official capacity. Or even after leaving from the office, they are not related to each other. But here, as the people gets attached with social relation, belongingness, love, affection, likes, dislikes, prejudices, then there will be increased job satisfaction because informal organization is a part of formal organization. When they work, then definitely, like let me give you best example. In production department, there is a problem in the machine. Some maintenance engineer is required to resolve the problem. Immediately, the person in charge or the engineer in production department, he will call his friend who is there in the informal group. Immediately, the person will come, and anyways, by doing something, he will do the work very fast. If you go officially, then you have to inform your manager. Your manager will speak to the manager of maintenance department, and that manager will instruct the engineer to go to production department and to resolve the problem. And this person will not take any much risk. The engineer of maintenance department, he will see whether the problem can be solved officially or not. If it is not, he will not take much concern about or rectification of the problem. He will ask for some maybe materials, walls or something. Or he will ask for any materials required to repair the machine. Then it gets delayed. So it is better to have that is informal organization. So there will be a belongingness, and the people feel like, okay, good, people are there to help me. If I call him, if I call this person, they will come in and my problem gets rectified. So that is another advantage of that is informal organization, because there will be higher job satisfaction. Third one is compensate for inadequacies. If there is a problem, official problem, then some inadequacies can be compensated. People may adjust among themselves. If the management is not in a position to pay salary, suppose, factory is because there is no demand from the customers, factory is not earning profit, incurring losses, management will say, we will decide to lay off the employees. Then informal organization will help the management, because they will come and they will say, okay, fine, do the layoff, but only for this much period. After that, you should start the production. Likewise, in union, among the union members and union leaders, the group of the union, they will come forward and they will give suggestion to the leaders. Okay, agree for only 2 months. For 2 months, do the layoff. Then factory should be revived, the production should be revived, and full salary should be paid. So like this, the management gets help of this. Or in case of informal organization, any loopholes can be adjusted. But in this formal organization, it cannot be. Official rules, regulations, they will tie the hands of everyone in the organization. The manager cannot act beyond his scope or the limit given to him. Some decisions should be taken only by the managing director. So matter will be referred to managing director. Here, in case of informal organization, the group leader who can dominate the group may convince the people, see, it's like this, let us help the management during this time, because this is a critical time. We should be with them. Then definitely people may agree, and they need not have to refer it to the managing director. managing director need not have to take the headache. So this is covering the inadequacies or compensates for inadequacies. That is another advantage of informal organization. Let us move on to the dark side. Demerits. Fast spreading of rumors. This is one of the best communication channel to spread the rumors. In case of large business organizations, the management, they will have full hold over the informal organization. Whenever they want to implement something, then they will spread the rumors through this informal organization. Because officially, if they declare all of a sudden, everyone will come in agitation. All the employees will come in agitation. Let us take as an example. If the management wants to introduce new technology in production, or management is replacing the sophisticated machinery, immediately the employees will resist or they will oppose because they don't have the experience in handling the sophisticated machines. Though training will be given to them, they think if sophisticated machines are introduced, the capacity of the machine will be more. It may give more output at a lesser time, so that some of them may be retrenched or may lose the job. That fear will be there among the employees. Take the case of bank management. Long back, when the computer system was introduced, most of the employees they resist, they opposed. Before that, they used to have a heap of ledgers. They used to carry here and there. One attender was there specifically for giving those ledgers to the clerks or officers. Later, what the management did, bank management, they told, see, we will give the training. Those who want to remain with us by learning the new technology, we will keep them. Otherwise, those who are not ready, resign now itself, will pay the entire amount till the date of retirement in 1 month. Take the money and get lost. So that option was given. So in large scale business organizations where thousands of employees work, it is not possible to control the union people. That is low level employees, union workers, we cannot control very easily. So what the management will do, whenever there is a change, they want to introduce a change, they will spread the rumors through the informal organization. If you give the information in the morning, by evening, all the employees in the organization will come to know regarding that. Because there is no particular communication channel, everyone can communicate with anyone. Each one of them can communicate with anyone because there are no authority and responsibility, there are no fixed position, there are no definite communication channels. So rumor gets spread immediately. So this will help the management to recover or to introduce and to get the feedback how the employees will behave. If we introduce this, how the employees will behave, that will be taken in advance. That feedback will be taken in advance so that management will come to know whether we can easily introduce it or not, or what other steps are to be taken to introduce the new, that is technology or whatever it is. So that is fast spreading of rumors is one of the demerits. But remember, that will help the management. In the meantime, it is a mar on the organization. Some rumors gets created with employees and it will be spread like anything, which go against the efficiency of the management. Even in the market, they will spread rumors. Something, suppose food is not good in a restaurant, food is not good. The people who went to that restaurant, they may spread rumors because of maybe personal, that is problem with the cashier or the owner or whatever the name you call. So when they spread rumors in this way against the management, then it will go against the management and will curb or decrease the efficiency of the management. So that is one of the disadvantages to the organization. So this is one of the demerit of informal organization. Second one is decisions cannot be implemented. Because decisions cannot be implemented because the people, they are not ready to accept the decisions of the management. So what happens is that in case of informal organization, when a decision is to be taken by the management, the group, the dominated group, they will go against. The leaders of that group, informal group, they will tell all the group members, follow this behavior, go against. Then definitely all the people will come in agitation and this decision cannot be implemented. There is another disadvantage. Last one is pressurizes for group norms. The group leader may put pressure on the group members. See, I am giving this decision. I will speak to the management like this. You have to go like this. You have to accept this. You have to accept this. So that will happen, and this will go against the management, or that is a smooth working of the organization, because communication channels are not defined properly in the informal organization. So this is about informal organization, and this can be very well used in large scale business organizations. Most of the times the management will use the that is benefit of informal organization to get the work done through the formal organization. So to achieve success in formal organization, they have to use informal organization, and with the help of that, the management can succeed in this decision. So this is about informal organization. Now write the assignment for you. Mention the merits of informal organization. Mention the merits of informal organization. No need to explain, simply mention the points. Submit assignment on time. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.